Hi everyone, today I'm going to demonstrate an inking technique which I showed some of my customers last Thursday at my Stampin' Chat Zoom online meeting. So my thanks go to Linda Dork because she did the original card and this was my casing of her card. So I'm using, the sentiment is actually from Dove of Peace, but the trees are from the In the Pines stamp set, which is absolutely beautiful. I just love pine trees. And so she actually used this outline tree stamp, but I'm going to use the infill tree stamp for mine. So that was similar to her card, and that's the one that I did at my Stampin' Chat last week. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a brayer. I'm obviously using Smoky Slate cardstock. I think that she used Crumb Cake or Sahara Stand, but I'm going to ink up my brayer like this. And I'm just actually going to work on a silicone mat, and I'm just going to bray out the top third of the Smoky Slate cardstock with the Whisper White craft ink. So we sell this craft ink, it comes with a refill as well. So that's my third there. Then I'm going to turn that round and I'm going to take, this is the stamp I'll be using, and I'm going to be using Shaded Spruce ink. So, and I'm just going to put it on like, just get it there, sort of about there. So I'm going to be stamping on and off. And it's going to come out lighter because it's on the Whisper White. So I want to sort of get between trees as well. And there as well. Just try and get that little bit there. And perhaps one more there. And then just a few down here. You'll see what I'll be doing in a moment. So I've done those. Now I'm going to take a sponge and I'm just going to sponge some more white on the top trees. This gets definition like that and gives a bit of contrast of colour. Oh, I hadn't done that before. That's actually taken some ink out into the sky as well. That's an interesting effect. That's why I really should have done it down like that, but that looks quite interesting. I quite like that. So now instead of stamping on and stamping off, I'm just going to stamp these ones darker and you'll see the difference. And you want to cover the whole area with the trees. Quite quick and easy to do this card, which is great. And I just love winter out in the countryside, particularly in a pine forest. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. So one of my ladies actually suggested last week, and I thought it was a very good suggestion, taking a bit of the Shaded Spruce and just inking in this so that you get that darker, which I think looks a lot better. So the next thing we want to do is I actually added a moon. So I've punched out with a 1-inch circle punch out of a scrap piece of cardstock there. I'm going to put my moon about there. I'm going to pick up again the white ink and just dab on like that. Have a look to see what it looks like. That's gone a little bit there. And then I might want to actually put a few clouds over. So I'm just going to pick up some of the blue and just sponge a bit from here and just very lightly sponge a little bit over the moon. So I'm going to take a bit more there. A little bit around that side as well. It's very hard to take it off once you put it on. So I'm just going to do it like that. It looks as if I've lost a lot of the moon, but actually I can put this back on again and just take the white and put a little bit more on the moon again so that it's just slightly covered with a little bit of cloud. And just for the finishing touches, I'm going to take some of our Frost White shimmer paint, and I'm just going to put a drop on an acrylic block. That's all you need. You could use the white ink refill for this. I did that on the other cards, but this time I'm just going to use the Frost White. And I'm just going to get my ink pad out of the way. Get that out of the way while I spritz it with one of our water spritzers. Like that. I've got a lovely triangular brush, which is really good for picking up. So then I put this here and I just flick it. Want it a bit thicker. Perhaps I better put a little bit more water on, I think, and pick up some more. This actually is giving more of a shimmer than the other one. If you look at the other one, you can see the white a bit more, the white speckles. This one, it's more a shimmer effect. So interesting to see the difference between using the Frost White shimmer paint or the white refill from the ink. So what I would do then is I would, on this one, I've taken a small strip of Night of Navy cardstock and I've stamped the sentiment from Dove of Peace. And on this one, I just stamped Peace on Earth from the Dove of Peace stamp set straight on there. So interesting to see the difference where the background of the trees, that they're the earth which they're on, is not inked in here, and in this one it is. And this one again looks different again. So I hope you enjoy this technique. I'd obviously dry this bit here and probably put the sentiment just across there. Have fun with it and see you soon. Bye.